Well, Brock, the fans were out and shouting J-E-T-S, Jets, well before the gates opened here. And now they fill the stands of MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Today, a battle out of the AFC between the Miami Dolphins and the New York Jets. Well, this weather is not cooperating as we're set to go. And away we go from East Rutherford. Return coming from the 6. He stopped on the run back at the 27. Following the kick return, we've got somebody shaken up, so we're going to get a stoppage here as he's attended to. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. They run it. Here's R.J. Harvey. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And it's going to be 1st down Miami.
Kate, if that first play is any indicator, this offense is going to have one heck of a field day. I'm talking a big chunk of yards on the ground and some big-time confidence, too.
Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. Going to the ground again on 1st. This is tough running in this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be 3rd down.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Brought in by Turner. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line.
That's good.
And one goes for a gain of 11. And that is the Dolphins' 1st down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. And man, did he make an impact play.
Running for the first time now with a man out of Texas Tech. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. Good rip on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
2nd down, give to Harvey. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Call it 1 yard there. Tough sledding the last couple of runs. It's 4th and 2. All right, so they're going for this. I like this being aggressive from the get-go on their opening drive. 4th down. Here's Jackson. Bails out of the pocket quick. Making the call himself. And he's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. That's going to be a 20-yard hit on 4th down, Brock. That keeps this drive moving.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end, only to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that 1st down anyway.
Run left side. Harvey. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up 2nd down.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Flushed out of the pocket. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. Defense hasn't really found its backbone yet, but maybe just a little sliver of light between the clouds here as they bring up 3rd down.
Yeah, you're not going to likely keep points off the board, but if you can come through with one more stop and limit it to a field goal, Yeah, that's at least something to build from.
Headed out right. Toward the side of the end zone, but that one's incomplete. Okay, already a big decision to make on your opening drive, Brock. Is this 4-down territory, or do you take the field goal and be happy to start off with some points?
Well, remember, Caden, I think we're going to see this all year long. This new kickoff rule is real. You know, that ball now coming out to the 35-yard line, it affects the data and the decision-making. You're going to see more and more teams be aggressive, and I would be.
Chase Brown now to return it. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Jets getting ready for this 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Airing it out to start this drive. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
The ball's out, he lost it. And the Dolphins have it. Well, they can't add anything after that recovery. But they do take possession of the football.
You could almost feel the eyes of those defenders like saucers. They see a quarterback in the open field, and all they want to do is knock him out. Or in this case, knock the ball loose. Job well done.
This is going to take him into the red zone. He's down at the 16-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it's going to be 1st down, Miami.
1st down. A gain of 12. 1st down, Miami.
Staying on the ground here with Harvey. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Injury on offense after that last snap, Brock, and it is their running back, R.J. Harvey, who appears to be in some discomfort. Medical staff coming out to take a look. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. We send the tight end in motion left. Lamar now from the gun. Escapes the pocket. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
You get into the red zone and every detail matters. It matters on the whole 100 yards. But, Kate, once you get inside this red zone, it is so critical. And let's tip our cap to the defense on the details, creating that sack.
And this is a Miami touchdown. The Dolphins capitalize on the turnover and add to their lead. How quickly things can change, partner. The pain for being taken down that prior play. Yeah, I imagine that's gone and forgotten now, and it's been replaced by the adrenaline from finding the end zone there.
Yeah, that defense could have certainly used the pass rush from the previous play because that quarterback had plenty of time to scan the field to make a throw. And he gets an immediate measure of revenge for that sack.
All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. And that one hit the landing zone first and then into the end zone. So it's going to be a touchback out to the 20. First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10.
Let's go. 19 Lions.
They'll go play action. Look at that power, deep left side. He's got it deep downfield. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. That one goes for 31 yards and a 1st down when all is said and done.
I know they may have wanted to throw that pass a little bit sooner, but I'll tell you what, that receiver's ability to navigate his way across the entire field really set up the space he needed to complete the huge gain.
And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Petrie. And this is going to be a pick 6. He is in for the Miami touchdown.
Kate, I know you feel the same questions I do from people as, well, do you ever have a rooting interest in the game? Or is it hard to not root for your home team or anything like that? No, the only thing we root for, to be honest, is a close game. And right now, with this kind of start, it doesn't feel like we're going to have one.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. Brown with a return here. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Now after that snap, there's an injured Dolphin still out there. So we're going to get a stoppage here as they go out to look at him. New York to the line. 1st and 10. Here's the first carry for Jonathan Taylor. This is tough running in this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. They go again with Taylor. He's going to snag a couple of yards, charging up the gut. Tackled by the venerable Cameron Hayward.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. It just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
3rd down from the gun. He's got McBride complete. And they're going to be set up with a 1st down after a nice gain there as he's down by contact.
That's good for a Jets 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Okay, ready?
Time for the second quarter of play. It's Jets football. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. Taylor now up the middle. Crashes through a tackle. And he has this down to the 34.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to keep them from piling on those yards.
And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So you can only get back to the line. It's the defense all over this one.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. That's complete to the sideline. Not a ton of room, but he does get the feet down.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Play number 7 on this drive, and they need 7 here on 3rd down.
19 tight. Panther 60.
Throw here, 3rd down. And he slides down with enough to pick up that first.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide to practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Let's go. 79, bro. Let's go.
From the gun, Taylor. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
60 Bobcat. Ready? Panther 11. Panther 60.
They're throwing it. Looking to his running back, incomplete. That play's going to bring up 3rd down.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays, discussing them, and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had. Not against this defense. Not on that one.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Put it, Buffalo AC. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
3rd and long for him here. Caught just shy of the goal line. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone. Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Cade, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Just a yard, so now it's 2nd and goal.
It's a gain of a yard.
I could promise you that's not what it looked like on the practice field nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that, but let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained a play that typically goes.
And he runs it across, touchdown! The Jets fighting back and shaving 6 off that lead. Here's Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. Bad weather doesn't affect that extra point. It's good. And the Jets cut the lead down to 10.
17. Jets 7.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. He fields it from the 8. Making some progress here. Races past midfield. And a positive result on that effort. He's down near the enemy 40 before going out.
In his mind, when he hit the Jets and hit that right sideline, he thought he had himself a touchdown. He beat the coverage unit clean, and there was a whole bunch of green grass. Still, an excellent return to be proud of, and really setting this offense up now for some success.
Bounced it outside, but still no luck as he's brought down at the line. 2nd down coming up.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 41-yard line.
From the gun, Jackson. Next here with Jalen Noel. And he hits that enemy 25-yard line before he is sent out. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
The right side, Noel has it. For a second, we both thought he'd get the first, but he winds up being just shy of a gain of 8. 3rd down.
A gain of 4 brings up 3rd down.
Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. Jackson on 3rd and 1. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins grow their lead just before halftime.
Touchdown, Dolphins.
So an absolutely beautiful throw there, finding his man in space who turns it into 6.
Yeah, they really took advantage there, Kate, of some soft coverage. You want that on that corner route. Plenty of space for that route to develop. Great execution, and it pays off with the touchdown.
All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. Starting from the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 23-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Ready? That's Cowboy 80.
Back now, pressure coming. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not that the standard they set for themselves.
Still 10 to go. 2nd down now from the 23.
Here we go. Set.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Rolling out to his left. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And they come through the sack to bring around third down.
It's looking like a dreaded 3-and-out offensively, but listen, if you can't keep your quarterback clean and upright, you're going to need some magic, big-time magic, to convert on this 3rd and long.
Okay, ready?
Let's see what they went with on third down.
Cut it! Hawk 70, Hawk, Buffalo 18. Warrior 70, Cup 19.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
He lost the football. Oh, but fortunately, it looks like he was able to gather it back in. So nearly a big mistake on special teams, but they'll retain possession.
Oh, these returners, they certainly get on TV and get on the replays for a big return. But I'll tell you what, coaches love their job security of hanging on to football. He was fortunate there to scoop that one back up before someone else could and avoids a critical turnover.
2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. Finds a seam down the middle. And he is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that first down. Gain of 26 yards there. And that is the Dolphins' first down.
Hey, report! Report!
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Miami calls a timeout here. It's 2nd. 5 still to go here. This is 2nd down. Now Jackson off the play action. Short pass caught by his tight end. Ooh, got him close to the line to gain. Down to the 25. 3rd and maybe a yard. The Dolphins choosing to spend their final timeout here. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Buys time, rolling right. Past the line, he's going to run for it. He'll get out of bounds after a small gain. This one goes for 3 yards. And it's going to be first down, Miami.
It's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a first down. That's a big bonus for the quarterback.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Defense is too much here. The Jets drag him down. Big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Joey Sly set to kick off.
All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. Brown with a return here. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10. The play fake now hurts to throw. On him quick, and they bring it down. And he's just going to take the sack here as he heads out of bounds. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
Hey, 180. Hey, Silver. Hey, 73. No,
Here's the backup. First throw. He's in trouble and gets brought down again. working quickly here.
A 7-yard loss brings up third down.
Go Silver, ready? Tiger Hornet.
Now Hurts on 3rd and long. Got for big yards on the right side. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line.
First down.
It's a gain of 22. And it's good for a New York first down.
No touch. 63. Trimmer. No touch.
Hurts now from the gun. And that's incomplete. Wanting to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
2nd down. Hurts throwing again. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Great. Set. On anyone, eh? No touch.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. Looking right, and he finds him. And that is a great stop to deny him the marker. It's going to be 4th down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge next time the ball comes his way.
Well, this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Completed over the middle. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
And ooh, this one does not have a chance. They were ready for that one, and the effort brings up 4th down.
That's one of those plays, Kate, as an offense, it just sticks with you a little bit. It bothers you that you just can't convert on a very manageable down and distance. And on the other side, well, sure gives you some confidence defensively to get off the field.
Jackson's going to go on 4th. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Well, they left the locker room in front. Great position to be in, right? But a shaky start to half number 2 with that interception.
We know that no lead in the NFL is safe. A one-point lead, something that looks insurmountable. How many of these games so often come down to one possession in the end? With half of football left, you just can't give away too many gifts and too many possessions.
No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. That's taken in nicely by Brock Bowers. And they're going to bring him down after his play rips off quite a chunk of yardage there, up to the 30. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. Hauled in, again it's Bowers. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that's good for a Jets first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Working now from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And their 4th sack of the game right there brings up 2nd down.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks, well, it's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
180.
Throwing here, Hurts. Forced out to his right. He tucks it and takes off. And they will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And it's good for a New York first down. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Trimmer.
Hurts on first down. And they are set up excellently. This is down to the 18. So 20 yards on that play. And that's good for a Jets first down. From the red zone on first. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
Making it harder than it needs to be right there. Just get the catch first. Guarantee some yards. And then worry about escaping the defenders and getting upfield.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Pitch to Taylor. Has some room to work. And he's going to take it in for the New York touchdown. The Jets parlay the interception into points. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. Point after up and good by Fairbairn. And the Jets cut the lead down to 10.
Jets 14.
Maybe a little panic here. Maybe they feel like they have to. Down 2 scores. Look at this. Lining up for the onside kick here in the third. And the Dolphins get on that football. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. All right, partner, are you on board with that call we just saw? Yes, they trailed, but it's not a huge lead. It's only in the third quarter. Hold it, you jumped the gun. Now they're in a tougher spot because they didn't recover. Did you say no?
No. No.
Why not?
Because 95% of the time or so, those things fail. Why would you do that this early? No.
This is the end of the third quarter. It's Dolphins football. We'll see if they can close things out for a win. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, Jackson. He's got Turner downfield. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. We'll get about 6 on this run, and more importantly, Brock gets him into the red zone.
This is a guy who, man, when he is in a group and he is feeling it, he's just not going to bring him down with an arm tackle. You better buckle up. You need a textbook tackle on this guy, right? Grab some clogs and drive him to the ground with all you got.
Ooh, they're on that one. 2nd down's going to end up in a loss of yards. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Nearly an interception on that play, and that leaves them with 4th and 5. It'll be a field goal try from Joey Slye. He's looking 34 yards here down the middle. Sly's kick is up and good, and that pushes the lead up to 13.
Those 3 points could go a long way to securing this W. Makes it a lot more comfortable knowing the other side's got to score a couple touchdowns now. Touchdown to field goals, not going to get it done anymore.
Has this at the 6. Look at this out of the bag of tricks. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 23-yard line.
Jets getting ready for this 1st and 10. Hurts a chance to run it here. Nice hit, Hurts fumbles. Oh, the fumble jumps out of bounds. What a break there for the offense.
You know what? This game is hard. So sometimes catching a break or two in just the right circumstances is a big deal. Sideline could be your best friend as a runner. because you lose the ball next to it, there's a good chance it can go harmless.
Into a crowd, and a defender comes up with it. Amani Hooker has it. Jukes away from one. And the Dolphins are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
That's so cool. He really did it all for him, didn't he? First he forced the turnover, and then he set them up in a better spot with a really nice return. Yeah, he had designs on doing the scoring for him, too. One more move, and he might have broken it for 6.
Setting him on the dive. And he manages to find a little traction on that Soach field as he fights forward for a couple. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
They give it to him again. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mopped up, too.
At the 25-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and 7.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Pistol snap to Jackson. Defender is there. He knocks it away, and that's going to force 4th down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football. Well, it's hard to call that the official moment that sealed this win, but up 16 here in the 4th, it's going to take a heck of a sequence of events to see this game tied back up.
All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. And that one's going to skip across the goal line and into the end zone, so the football will come back out to the 20.
20-yard line.
New York to the line. 1st and 10. From the pistol, Hurts. And the Dolphins are going to get to him, and he is dropped. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Hey, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
2nd down and 19 yards to go after that sack.
Great. Hey, 73. I know you with that. Go get him.
Here's Hurts. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
63.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Oh, and he can't follow through. He had the deep shot for a moment, Brock, but he bobbled it and drops it.
Man, with how hard it is, Kate, to get these plays down the field, you can't let the coverage off the hook with a drop. It just can't happen. But you're going to see it right here. He saw the open space ahead of him and started running before he ever brought the ball fully in.
Go Silver, right? I know you want that. Crowd left Yanni. Hey, easy. 63, bad.
Desperation time here on 4th. Chased out to his right. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. He's got it deep downfield. And he's all the way up across midfield before going out. One of their biggest plays of the game so far, and it comes on a 4th down gamble.
This defense did the best they could to track him as he ran all the way across the field, but eventually, you're just going to lose him. And that's when a completion was made and turned it into a significant gain.
1st down throwing for Hurts. He's going to try another deep one here. And he makes the wait. No, he didn't hang on. It falls incomplete.
Well, that's a major missed opportunity for the offense and a sigh of relief for the defense. Now you got to adjust a little bit, get some extra help on the back end of your defense to take those shots away.
And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. 2 great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for 3rd down. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. Into a ton of traffic, and this one's intercepted. Quincy Riley picks it. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Lone back gets the handoff. Nearly starts the drive with the first down run. He stopped a yard short, gain of 9.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down. Back-to-back carries here. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. 6-yard gain on the play. And that is the Dolphins' first down. Back to the well again. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. So rather than let the 2-minute warning hit, the defense burns the first of its timeouts. All right, one more snap here before our 2-minute warning. Lamar out of the pistol. He rolls to his right. He's got it inside the 25. And he will take this across. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins make it a 3-score game in the 4th.
I think he'll take his highlights however he can get them on a handoff, pin off a pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball, he gets the touch. He can do his damage big time.
Jets, 14.
All set for the kickoff. Slide with the honors. Return coming from the 6. And he gets crunched by a big hit. Oh, man. Right at the 25 to end it. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Kevin Winston with the INT. Timeout taken by New York. That's its 2nd. And they'll have just one left to burn now. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. They'll run here on 1st down. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. Timeout called by the Jets. That's their final one. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. A designed run. Jackson keeping it. So it's a